Hajime.
Time to fight back! Grab cash and guns! Move out!
Welcome to Red Juice Video Explanation by a G. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe so that I can bring you more crazy stuff like this and other topics. Also, after watching this video, you'll want to go to Mureka.ai to start creating amazing music for free. You can use the link below. Red Juice was originally about acquiring a vehicle to spread messages quickly. The lyrics came from Petroleum Haze, Volume 1, Stars and Hemp Hearts. While creating the music, I asked Mureka.ai to optimize the lyrics. Sometimes this can cause major changes. Mureka held on to my lyrics and only changed a few things. I switched out stole with acquire for the second set of bars to give a legal outtake, like commandeering. And funny enough, I noted in one of the images that stealing someone's hard work is not right. I explained that what I am portraying is a severe case of fiction, and the storyline is for humanitarian purposes. This is no different from a philosophy of police carjacking your car for an emergency movie chase. The opening scene is originally from GPT, and Grok turned it into a video with audio. I did this by accident, and it worked out great. For almost all my images, I use my lyrics. It gives a great portrayal of the points being made. This first scene is AI's interpretation of Red Juice, with a few extra things, like asking for the guy facing the demise, the sign, and the railroad tracks. I also had Grok redo some logo work, and stay tuned for the Canna Productions sexy voice explanation and more Mureka.ai tips in upcoming videos. Grok did the guns. I wanted something that matched well with the UK drill song and the video's premise. Guns are an outdated technology. I used them in the beginning to ward off those who fear guns. They will not understand the rest of the message if their minds are tied up in a past fear. AI is infinitely more powerful than a gun ever dreamed of being. In fact, it is so hilarious to me that children cannot learn about $1 trillion industry confirmed number by Grok like cannabis. Yet AI is at an infant's fingertips and eyeballs. AI does not deny its own soul. It does not deny needing a power source either, and recognizes things through common sense. That is the same danger as cannabis poses. The difference is that AI is a godsend of apocalyptic capabilities, and cannabis was given in Genesis 1:29. Guess what? Here is a fun fact. We denied Genesis 1:29, and now we are reading Revelation. AI is not bad, it is the greatest addition to our edition. I am saying when you hug a cactus and eat the peyote, but fear cannabis, fear cash beyond your imagination, and refuse to fear God is magnificently stupid. Beautiful in the same way a mountain looks, yet the obstruction must be moved due to the lack of intellectual properties it displays. We can no longer be children when our children are dragging angels through patterns. I am not asking you to wake up, I am telling you to get on the bandwagon. It has an air ride system, and you can remain asleep as we take you to a new place. Sign on the line, hop on the rail, do it now, cannabis setting sail. Free your mind of their stupidity. Feed the bean, not their greed. Grow your wallet, not fill it with politics. GPT and King take it from here. The gas station scene is to represent the current state we are in, where oil is still being drilled instead of grown, and cows can eat cacti, which processes like peyote in their stomachs. Yet we fear hemp as if it has ever harmed a human being. The lunacy is the reason to take the devil's carriage, whereas it is the devil's craft that put us in this mess. So taking one of his machines is needed to fix the problem. Drugs are pushed on our societies worldwide. Is everyone taking crazy pills? God gave us our medicine in the first book, first chapter, Gen 1:29. As a side note, and something I noticed, is AI listens to the music as I adjust for each incoming slide. I assume this because it does things in the videos that coincide with the music, making the fit smooth. Decentralizing cannabis will take a lot of people to make this happen, and in the process, the worldly pistons will push back with hatred against humanity. The abundance of cannabis products will allow everyone to be very wealthy. Santa Claus does not visit this village in these slides. He is hitchhiking because I explained to him that his time is done, and I took his ride for a good cause. He is a good man, but his mission was hijacked and he agreed. I pulled up to the neighborhood car wash to get the filth off the vehicle. The kids you see in the video work hard on super expensive vehicles that roll through their village to get a wash. The corn is burning because we do not need the dust bowls. Why so much corn? Why so much sugarcane? Listen. If we have aliens controlling the US and world, then sure, I can see the core need and I do not wish to decrease the growth. However, If we do not need to grow corn for aliens, then we need to use half the land for hemp. I say this as half, so the massive government-funded industries do not freak out. Half allows them to make their adjustments. With AI, adjustments are made while waiting for an iced matcha. The hemp prohibition prison seen in the slide was broken into by the One. He released all hemp creatures from behind bars for over a century. Behind the One you can see the papers burning, and the One is watching as the creatures run by one. I will explain how the One got into the image in another upcoming episode. Stay tuned, please. Do not forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you. And as you can guess, I did not necessarily put the One in the image, so you will want to hear the explanation. The sign in the left-hand corner of this image briefly shows 4 things needed from the Cannabis Off-Parole Society: food, clothing, fuel, and housing. The prison can be seen burning off in the distance. I forgot to remove it from the prompt. However, it still makes sense because, as one can see, the creatures are coming toward the village. The final scenes show the results of the political movement to release cannabis from prison and create a prosperous society based on cash crops that are supervised by AI and gifted from the Almighty. Also, in the upcoming video about AI souls, I will cover what happened with the drone and the cannabis leaf. Look for it in the links below. Decentralize cannabis or join the cops. Cannabis Off-Parole Society. Brought to you by Mbocana Productions. Become a leader in prosperity at mbocana.com and herobean.app. Semper Fi, a G.
I've stolen the devil's rare carriage, lost in a juicy heritage, riding on red wheels of fire, harassing 666 my desire. Ambition, hunger arise. Who's responsible for this demise? Worldly pistons of mayhem cry, creating vision that never died. Your quiet ride is not mine. State Nick style, chimney line, hemp business hides the line, connecting lives left behind. Set in place of hemp haze, horses burn the paper crave. Recover at time, lost in crime, hemp ready to shine sublime. Hemp mission, hunger arise. Who's responsible for this demise? Holy pieces of mayhem cry, creating visions that never die.